Hey guys, so let's take a deeper dive into Hyperrise. I spoke about this coin briefly last week. It was recommended to me by a friend, and I said say no more and I jumped in it, right? So with this coin though, guys, just found out that they got rug pulled, but this is more like a suicide. You know what I'm saying? And this is like a suicide. I think they suicided themselves. So one thing I started to notice about this coin was that it had a crazy price point, right? It was like at one point 180K, then 45, and I'm like, what is going on, right? What is going on? Now you guys got to remember, I have a lot of coins, make no excuses, but this is why I tell you guys, be on top of your stuff so you know what is going on. So basically, Hyperrise decided to do a rebase. What is a rebase? A rebase is basically adjusting circulating capacity, i.e. decrease by burning out the tokens or increase by adding tokens to supply, including all hodlers and LP holding token count. This is done in order to adjust the token price without affecting the value of anyone's share of coins. However, to me, it looked like I had the same amount of coins, right? And then I got hit up today by my friend, and basically they said that Hyperrise basically, did a rebase and people panicked and they sold. So I did some more digging into it, right? And I looked, and so basically what happened was they dropped another token known as Hyperfuel that had a lower market cap and that could be staked for no tax. Now Hyperrise does have a tax. I believe it was 15%. And so basically, people started buying the token that didn't have the tax and then selling their Hyperrise, also known as Hyperrocket, which is another confusion. So think about it. They have another coin where you don't have to pay that 15% buy-in tax and sell tax, right? Which is 30% tax if you think about it. 15% to buy, 15% to sell. And let's not forget if you send it to different wallets and whatnot. So basically, they decided to come up with another token, right? And then they do a rebase. Now, rebases have been known to not be popular sometimes because of the fact that they lower your coin value. However, they bring up the price. And so I think this is what happened. And when it got listed on CoinMarketCap, because the price kept being off, but it wasn't a dust coin, right? But come to find out that CoinMarketCap didn't have the right, adjustments, or they probably weren't aware of the rebase. So Hyperrise, guys, basically, when I say suicide, what I'm saying is the team. This is why it's so important to check the white paper, and this is something that I usually do, guys, right? But for this coin, I just went on the site, and then you looked at the tokenomics and the roadmap, and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at the white paper, right? But regardless, this is one of the reasons why when it comes to crypto, and by the way, this is not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, do your own research, but this is why it's important, guys, to do your research thoroughly. And this is why I wish that there was more emphasis on the teams revealing themselves, like in 2017. That was a huge thing. That was a big deal. This is why you see a lot of old school crypto content creators who are not very bullish on gaming coins or meme coins, particularly meme coins, because of the fact that it's so easy to get rug pulled. Now, in this regard, you can't, this is a flub by the team, okay? This is bigger than a flub. And what I mean by that is, the team decides to make another coin, right, with better tokenomics. And then it makes you wonder, like, why not do that in the first place, right? Not only that, then they decide to rebase the coin, and then people are buying the new coin, and then you rebase the coin and basically say, hey, we're not going to work on this coin anymore. So yeah, in that sense, they did rug pull the coin. That's facts. And guys, I'm not going to make this about me because I did lose 95% of my investment, but you can't, there's not a way to be 100% foolproof. You have to understand that in this game, you're going to take W's and L's, right? And when a coin suicided itself, then basically pulls a rug pull. Yeah, I mean, it suicided itself. And this is why I always talk about throwing in club money, money that you're willing to lose, right? I understand high risk, high reward. I've done it too with some coins. You know what I mean? Sometimes you take a chance, right? But this is one of the reasons why I talk about putting in club money or lunch money. Because if you lose that money, it just means that there's one day or one day next week where you just can't have a nice lunch. That's what it is. And nobody wants to lose money, right? But unfortunately, it is part of the game. You have to realize that all it takes is an amateur team to make a mistake like this, where basically they kill their coin and then they panic and they just suicide it, rug pull it in this sense, right? And so it does happen, guys. It's unfortunate. Now, me personally, I'm not getting into hyperfuel. This is just, and I'm pretty sure the people who already got into hyperfuel, I mean, they're gonna come up, right? Because it's still very low. But I wouldn't invest into it. And look they've already been listed in numerous exchanges. I mean, this is just bad on their part. It already caused confusion that your coin was known as Hyper Rocket and Hyperize. And I was thinking to myself, okay, this is already not a good look. But I should have looked at the white paper. Now, granted, I scrolled down and it has some of the white paper in there. But with the rebase, the way they handled that, and then them coming up with a new coin, which makes them look shady, yeah, it's not a good look. So right now, looking at the market, we are still down. Guys, I was listening to Crypto Jeb. Salute to him. He's a big YouTuber who does a lot of technical analysis, and I got to give him credit. But he says that it looks like we may go to 53K. And personally speaking, if we breach, as I said in my earlier video today, right? If you watch my video from the 17th, because by the time this gets up, it'll be the 18th. If we go below 55, then yeah, we're definitely going to 53, right? If we go below 57, we definitely going to 53. So, you know, right now the bulls got support at the 58.4 marker, 58K. But if we go below 57, we're going to 53. That's facts. All right. Anyway, guys. So once again, guys, I mean, when taking L's, you know, and I accept responsibility. This coin, with the white paper not being done fully, I should have did my due diligence. You know what I'm saying? I definitely should have did my due diligence better on this coin. Nothing was even stated about the team on this paper. And I get a lot of these teams don't want to be doxxed. I get that. But there needs to be some sort of a implementation where the team has to reveal themselves, where they have something that they're willing to lose. Because I know people that lost way more money than me. You know what I'm saying? I know people that lost way more money than me, right? And so at the end of the day, guys, always do the tokenomics, the fundamental analysis, like I always preach. Look at the white paper, look at the tokenomics, look at the team, look at the market cap, circulating supply, etc. You know, is that going to 100% prevent you from taking L's? No, it won't. However, by not being greedy and over investing or chasing a coin, even if you lose the money, it's not something that's going to affect you or hurt you. This is why I always talk about putting in club money or lunch money. Because sometimes when you're chasing the coin, then you're investing emotionally and you're doing too much. So this is why I always recommend putting in lunch money or club money, guys, because of the fact that you don't want to be too greedy. Don't and then let your emotions cloud your judgment. All right, guys. So I want to say God bless you guys. I sincerely mean that. We're now in the end game, as I've been saying. This is the end game, guys. The next month and a half are going to be pretty wild. I'm going to keep you guys in my prayers. If you pray for me as well. God bless y'all. I love y'all. Peace.